Hello, my name is Jaden Crump. Well, that's a little bit of a workout. So karate has really changed me a lot. I went from being that shy, timid kid in the corner that wasn't really confident in himself. To now having a little bit more confidence in myself. Semi being okay with doing it in front of people. Really brought me up doing has improved my discipline a lot, through karate, through school, through anything else I've done. Has helped me in my self-confidence, the willingness to help other people, and just greatly improved everything from my social skills to self-confidence to confidence in other people, from whether it be a major thing like our black belt test or just something as simple as school academics. Just want to say thank you a lot to Mr. and Mrs. Harrell for going out of the way, spending countless hours helping me to get here. Big thank you to all the black belts who helped me, and also spent countless hours of time after school, time again, helping me get here and all my previous belts. Big thank you to Miss Burleson for all the things she's done for me and all the advice she's given me. Thank you.
Hey Jake, you got Bible verse?
You want your black belt.
Come on, son.
Where's his mama bear here? Mom, you got one? Do you not remember one you got said previously? Okay, let's see.
Anything at all.
You want your black belt.
My favorite Bible verse is John 3:16. God so loved the world, He gave His only begotten Son, that whoever believes in Him shall not perish but have eternal life. My favorite Bible verse is it shows no matter what I do, God will always forgive me.
Thank you for letting me do this. I get it. Of course. Give them a big hand for getting this.
Okay, color belts, it's your time for public speaking, so I need gold all the way to red black. Preferably by height, so we can get the right belts on you.
Yes,
Quickly.
ma'am.
All right.
Proud.
Hello, my name is Connor Kirby. I'll sing John 3:16. God so loved the world that he gave his one only Son, so that everyone who believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. Hello, judges. My name is Sophie Earhart. My favorite Bible verse is Romans 3:23. All have sinned and come short of the glory of God. Judges, my name is Shine Boogie. My favorite Bible verse is Philippians 4:13. This is my favorite Bible verse because it reminds me to always do my best. Hello, judges. My name is Brenda Floyd. My favorite Bible verse is Acts 16:12. Believe on the Lord Jesus Christ and thou shalt be saved. Hello, my name is Logan Edwards. My favorite Bible verse is Psalm 34:13. This is my favorite Bible verse because it tells you not to lie or to say anything unfriendly. Hello, my name is Julia Snow, and my favorite Bible verse is Isaiah 43:2. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers, they shall not overwhelm you. When you walk through the fire, you shall not be burned, and the flame shall not consume you. This is my favorite Bible verse because, well, it mentions fire and I like fire. Hello, judges. My name is Evie Provo, and my favorite Bible verse is John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. This is my favorite Bible verse because it tells me that we will never die and we will go to heaven with God.
Amen.
My name is Lexi Clark. My favorite Bible verse is Isaiah 48. The grass withers and the flowers fade, but the Lord our God stands forever. I like this verse because it reminds me that God is always speaking. Hello, my name is Jocelyn Adcox, and my favorite Bible verse is all have sinned and come short of the glory of God, Romans 3:23. Judges, my name is Peyton Stuckey, and my favorite Bible verse is John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. This is my favorite Bible verse because it tells me how much God loves me. Judges, my name is Riley McMahon. My favorite Bible verse is Matthew 22:37-39. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, your soul, and your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. The second is equally as important. Love your neighbors as yourself. I love this Bible verse because it reminds me to love the Lord and to always put others before yourself. Thank you, judges.
Hello, judges. My name is Connor Stuckey, and my favorite Bible verse is Genesis 1:1. God created the heavens and the earth. I like this verse because it reminds me of what God has done for us.
My favorite Bible verse is John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. This is my favorite Bible verse because God loves everyone no matter what. My favorite Bible verse is John 3:16. It says that God so loved the world and he gave his only begotten Son, and whoever believes in him will not perish but have eternal life. This is my favorite Bible verse because it shows that if you love God, you will go to heaven. Hello, Judge. My name is Chase. And my favorite Bible verse is 1 John 4:8. God is love. This is my favorite Bible verse because it shows that God loves us. My favorite Bible verse is Matthew 22:37. Love the Lord, your God, with all your heart, your soul, and your mind. I like this Bible verse because it shows me, or it tells me how to worship Him in every way.
My name is Lexi Day. My favorite Bible verse is 1 Corinthians 10:31. Whatever you do, do it all for the glory of God. This Bible verse is important to me because it tells me whatever I do, I always have strength, and that God is always with me no matter what. Thank you.
My favorite Bible verse is Psalms 100. Make a joyful noise to the Lord, all the earth. Worship the Lord with gladness, come into his presence with singing. Know that the Lord is God, it is he who has made us, and we are his. We are his people and the sheep of his pasture. Enter his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. Give thanks to him, bless his name. For the Lord is good, and his steadfast love endures forever, and his faithfulness to all generations. This is my favorite Bible verse because it says we are God's children. My favorite Bible verse is Genesis 1:1. God created the heavens and the earth. This is my favorite Bible verse because it tells us that God has always had a kingdom for us to go to when we die. Hello, my name is Zion Carr. My favorite Bible verse is John 3:16. I like this Bible verse because it tells me how much God loves us and everyone else. Hello, my name is Elizabeth Foreman, and my favorite Bible verse is Psalms 34 through 5. Sing the praises of the Lord. Sing the praises of the Lord, all you his faithful ones. Praise his holy name. For his anger lasts but a moment, and his goodwill for a lifetime. Weeping may stay for the night, but in the morning comes rejoicing. This Bible verse is special to me because it tells me that no matter what I do or what happens, God will always love me. Hello, judges. My name is Carson Davis. My favorite Bible verse is John 3:16. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. This is my favorite Bible verse because it tells me if I believe in God, I will have an eternal life. Judges, my name is Blake Reed. My favorite Bible verse is Philippians 4:13. I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. This is my favorite Bible verse because it tells me that there is nothing I cannot do. Hello, judges. My name is Rocco Slobotsky. My favorite Bible verse is Exodus 20:12. Thou shalt obey thy parents and thy mother. I like this Bible verse because it reminds me to obey my parents for what they did for me. Hello, judges. My name is Lisa Brown. My favorite Bible verse is John 3:16. God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. Whoever believes in him shall not die but have eternal life. This is my favorite Bible verse because if I believe in God, I won't die spiritually.
Hello, my name is Nick Garcia. My favorite Bible verse is Isaiah 54:4. Fear not, for you will no longer live in shame. Do not be afraid, for there is no more disgrace for you. You will no longer remember the shames of your past and the sorrows of widowhood. This is my favorite Bible verse because it tells me no matter what sin you commit, God will always forgive you.
My name is Caleb. I'm Colton, and my favorite Bible verse is Philippians 4:13. I can do anything through Christ who strengthens me, and that is my favorite Bible verse because it shows I can do anything when I'm with you, Lord.
Judges, my name is Sophie Ford, and my favorite Bible verse is Psalms 118:24. This is the day the Lord has made, and we'll rejoice and be glad in it. This is my favorite Bible verse because it reminds me that we all have a purpose.
Okay.
Hello, judges. My name is Emily Dalton. My favorite Bible verse is 2 Timothy 1:7. For the Spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline. This is my favorite Bible verse because it tells me that in the future I will be able to do things with confidence.
Public speaking. She's overcoming. She's doing a great job. Give her another round of applause.
Hello, judges. My name is Johnny Smith. My favorite Bible verse is Psalms 91:3-6. Surely he shall free you from the snare of the fowler and from the perilous pestilence. He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you shall seek refuge. You shall not be afraid of the terror by night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that walks by night, nor the destruction that lays waste at noonday. This is my favorite verse because it tells me that no matter what goes on, what creature falls throughout the night, whatever, God's still there, covering you.
Amen.
That's what good for God.
Hello, my name is Joe Garcia, and my favorite Bible verse is Ephesians 4:32. Be loving and show compassion in whatever you do. Forgive each other, just as the Lord Jesus Christ forgave you. This is my favorite Bible verse because it reminds me to forgive and show compassion to everyone that I meet.
Hello, judges. My name is Sarah Garrett, and my Bible verse is Ecclesiastes 3:1-8. There is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to uproot. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to tear down and a time to build. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to scatter stones and a time to gather them. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to search and a time to give up. A time to keep and a time to throw away. A time to tear and a time to undo. a time to be quiet and a time to sleep, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace. Why I like this verse is because no matter how long I live, I will always have time for everything.
Judges, my name is Nathan Derrick, and my favorite Bible verse is Proverbs 15:12-14. A scoffer does not love the one who corrects him, nor will he go to the wise. A merry heart makes a cheerful countenance, but a solid heart the spirit is broken. By whom has understanding seeks knowledge? The mouth of fools feeds on foolishness. This is my favorite Bible verse because it's good and fast.
My name is Sarah Foreman. My favorite Bible verse is 1 Corinthians 13:13. So faith, hope, and love remain, but the greatest of these is love. This is my favorite Bible verse because it shows the importance of love. Faith and hope will pass away whenever you're face to face with God, but love is eternal. Hello, my name is Eli Wilson, and my favorite Bible verse is Romans 1:20. For since the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities, his internal power, and his divine nature has been clearly seen, being understood from what has been made, so that men are without excuse. I like this verse because it says, God clearly shows his existence to us through his creation. Thank you.
And my favorite Bible verse is Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. This is my favorite Bible verse because I know that God knows what's going to happen in my life. Thank you.
Hello, judges. My name is Vivian Bauman, and my favorite Bible verse is Ephesians 5:20. Give thanks for everything to God the Father in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. This is my favorite Bible verse because it tells me that we should be thankful for what we have and we should count our blessings. Thank you.
My name is Asher Barrett, and my Bible verse is Proverbs 18:1-3. Soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. The wise uses knowledge rightly, but the mouth of fools pours forth foolishness. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, keeping watch over the evil and the good. Why I chose the Bible verse is because it shows me that if I have nothing good to say, be quiet and think before I say, remember that God is watching over me.
Hello, judges. My name is Connor Baird, and my favorite Bible verse is Psalm 30:1-3. I will extol you, O Lord, for you have lifted me up and not let my foes rejoice over me. I cried out to you, O Lord, and you healed me. O Lord, you kept me alive and not let me go down to the pit. I chose this Bible verse because no matter what I do, God will always pick me up.
Verse is Amos 4:15. Seek good, not evil, that you may live. And the Lord God Almighty in truth, just as He says. Just as He said He is. It's not from the Bible verse because if you're good, He'll be with you. If you're bad, He'll not.
Hello, judges. My name is Serena Drayland, and my favorite Bible verse is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. This is my favorite Bible verse because it reminds me that God will always be with me.
Hello, judges. My name is Brooke Bogo, and my favorite Bible verse is Joshua 1:9. Be strong and courageous, do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. This is my favorite Bible verse because it got me through some really hard times.
Thank you.
So our red black belts tonight successfully passed their katas, and that means that they are in the cohort for the next black belt test in the fall. Look at all those great students. Thanks for lending us your kids for an hour every once in a while.
Okay, a few announcements. Every semester we do a student of the semesters out of the beginning ranks, the intermediate ranks, and the advanced ranks. Our beginner student of the semester is hopefully still here. He sets an excellent example in class, which is hard to do in a class full of silly second graders. He has a great attitude. He's always very respectful. He answers up strongly, and we're really proud of the progress he's made. Our beginning ranked student of the semester is Ryder Coffee. Our intermediate ranked student of the semester reminds me a lot of me. Karate's not necessarily easy for her. She has to work very hard. And she started the semester not able to jump off 2 feet. And you saw her flying in the air today. And our student of the semester for the intermediate ranks is Beth Foreman. Our advanced ranked student of the semester is another one that sets an amazing example and had to work very, very hard this semester because she divided her time between karate and a play, which meant she had to spend extra time and extra practice to get where she was and where she is, and was kicking over her head today in basics and strong attitude and excellent kata. Student of the semester out of the advanced rank, Sarah Baird. And then all these papers on the table, there it is. We are going to try something this summer to try and help keep your karate students busy and have a little fun. As most of you know, our tournaments are an hour and a half away in Azo, and we get a handful of people to come. So we are going to host a tournament here, June 15th. So the sign-up forms are on the front table. You can also, kids can get them from class this week. So we will hope to see a whole bunch of you. Tournament is from white all the way to black. So anybody can compete, and we'll work on some of the things for competition in the last 2 weeks of school. So we hope you will join us for that.
Burleson, Ms. Burleson, again for coming out here and honoring us at our color belt test. We really, really appreciate your time. We appreciate your advice. We appreciate all the wonderful feedback that you give us and for all the support. So we thank you very, very much.
I'd just like to say a huge thanks to Mr. and Ms. Carroll. They sacrificed so much to spend time after school, during school for this program. They're not only invested in doing well in karate, but like this is a character program, like they say over and over. They're building up these kids' confidence and they're teaching them discipline. And they truly love each and every one of these kids here, and they're giving so much of themselves. And we should give them a round of applause for that.
And let's eat cake.